I got this great comment on my last video from at 6648 Rome about Adam and Eve. And it goes like this. They had it all. No bills, no taxes, one rule. Seems like a no-brainer, right? But I responded with something that I think we can all relate to. I told the commenter, think about that voice in your ear, the one that says, I can handle it, when you're looking at something that you know I might not be ready for. That's like the tree of knowledge. It wasn't just a piece of fruit. It was the temptation to have all of the answers right now. Before the bite, Adam and Eve were what I would call at one. They didn't need to study or do research like I do because they were connected to the source of everything. They were part of what I call the distributed mind, where wisdom just flowed as part of universal consciousness. But the distraction was the desire to be separate, to own the knowledge ourselves. See, we wanted to be the masters before we finished the apprenticeship. We traded that big universal connection for a small individual ego. We wanted to see what it was like to be the boss. And that leads to the line I shared in my comment. Before you know it, you take a bite and you're like, oh, damn, why am I naked? That nakedness isn't about the clothes. It's that cold, lonely feeling you get when you realize you're unplugged from the source, from our Lord. Suddenly, you aren't part of the whole anymore. You're just you. And the world feels a whole lot bigger and scarier when you're trying to figure out things on your own. This is what I'm finding in all my research from the Essenes to the Gnostics. They weren't trying to give us more rules. They were trying to show us how to plug back in to that original connection we lost in the garden. And if you're feeling alone, don't go it alone. Ask Jesus for help. Then look within yourself for the answer. And if you have questions, ask in the comments. I'm always willing to engage. Talk to you next time.